Hey guys, how's it going? My name's Lois and welcome back to Terraria. It has been a little bit since there was Terraria on my channel, and the last time we did a playthrough, we did a little bit of a special rule set. We did a melee only challenge. Well, today we are going to start yet another playthrough, and once again we are going to do a little bit of a challenge. This time though, we can't use... Oh, we got a legendary copper short sword. We can't use a sword. We are going to be going for a ranged only playthrough, which should be a lot of fun. Let's go ahead and start chopping down some trees and whatnot. Now, inconsequential damage, you know, from our axe or whatever, I will try not to use that too much, but if it happens, it happens. But the main thing is that the only weapon type that we are going to be using is the ranged weapons, so the bows, the guns, that kind of stuff. Just starting out, we need to, you know, get a weapon. So let's go exploring. This is a medium world. I did randomize the type of corruption. We got the classic purple corruption. No crimson for us this time. And the goal of this series is pretty simple. We are going to only use ranged weapons to collect one of the most powerful ranged weapons, the Space Dolphin machine gun, whose initialism is SDMG. I couldn't remember what it was called for a second, but we are... This is a huge iron node. We are going to... Oh, this is a thing, and we can't use what we get from it, so let's go get it anyways. This is a lot of iron. This is good. It's unfortunately going to get really dark here in a second. And I also realize we really can't do much. It's been a while since I've played Terraria. And one thing that I should note is there's been some updates and whatnot. So yeah, there's a lot of new things that I'm not too familiar with, and it's not going to affect all that much, to be honest, but yeah, I've got to get used to playing this game again, because it has been way too long. So yeah, there is a shimmer in the world, and yeah, there was a pretty major update a while back, and I haven't played since. So this should be interesting, and like I said, the main goal of this series is to get to the Moon Lord and defeat him with the SDMG, which is one of the best ranged weapons. I was debating which one specifically we were going to be using, because to be perfectly honest, I didn't know. And there is quite a few different ranged weapons that are very strong. Another one that I considered was the Celebration Mark II, but I think we're going to go with the Space Dolphin, because it should be a lot more fun. So we just got to get an actual weapon. We could make, so at this point we could actually make just the standard, like, we could just make a standard, like, wooden bow, but we don't have any arrows. And so we need to kind of explore. Let's grab some copper, why not? We need to kind of explore and hopefully find some chests or something. But yeah, so this is going to be a full playthrough. We are in classic mode. We're not in expert or master mode, or journey mode for that matter. Want something that's relatively straightforward. I'm still not very good at defeating the Moon Lord in the higher difficulties. I still haven't, actually. This is a problem. So yeah, this early game is going to be awful until we get a weapon that we can use. And alright, I guess we're going to go the long way. There is not much here for us, so if these vultures want to get away a little bit, that would be nice. Let's see what we can do. So we can make a workbench, and with that we can make a wooden bow. And it's something, it's better than nothing. But we don't... Okay, we can make arrows. Okay, arrows are easy to make. I didn't actually know. So we have our first weapon. And... we just gotta aim. It's hard to hit enemies in the sky. Okay. Cool. So that worked out nicely. Relatively soon we'll be able to upgrade to, at the very least, an iron bow. So let's just get rid of some of these blocks. And another challenger approaches. It has been since the last series, which was quite some time ago, since I've played Terraria, so... Oh, stop spawning vultures. Alright, so that's not going to work out well for us. So let's kind of hang out at the spawn. We should respawn here soon. We can go ahead and make a little bit of a house. Why not? I'm not going to make this series pretty or anything. That is not the point. We just want to have, you know, your standard kind of playthrough. I will probably put the main town in the sky eventually, and I'm going to do a lot of stuff off camera for that kind of stuff, just because at a certain point it gets a little bit boring to build. Don't really want to see all that, but let's get this down. We can craft up some walls and get this house kind of designed. And I'm going to keep you guys with me for the beginning part until we can kind of get established. And then we'll be a little bit more kind of planned with what we're going to do. We're going to have to kill a slime because we desperately need torches. Oh my gosh. I am as good at aim as the guide is. So let's get some torches. And we'll get just a little bit of a house. And I guess we'll just break this a little bit so we can run in and out fairly easily. We need to make outdoors. And okay, now the house is the slimes. Okay, that wasn't too bad. And next thing is we need the chair, and that should be enough to give the guide. Yep, this is the guide's house. So there is a lot of things. There are loadouts now you can change, which is really cool. I gotta say that's a really good quality of life thing. And yeah, there's just a lot of new things to this game that I'm not used to quite yet because I haven't really messed around with the new update. So that's something we'll kind of learn as we go. Let's get some more torches, and we need stone. There's a little bit over here. I don't remember how much we need, but we need to get a furnace so that we can make all of this iron into bars, and then we can make an iron bow. That might be a little bit better. And I need to go find a cave. Now, obviously, the first night is never that bad. Just gonna have zombies and all that kind of stuff. We're not going to explore too much into the terrible things of the corruption or going back to that desert anytime soon. But we do need to go find some caves. That would be really nice. So do we have enough? Okay. Guide, it's been a bit. How can I make a furnace? There is so much stuff, and a lot of that stuff I actually have seen. 20. We need 2 more. Okay. I think we can handle that. And can you tell it's been a bit since I played this game? Let's get a little bit extra stone for right now, just so that we can also make some more arrows because we're out. But that will hopefully be something that we don't have to worry about too much later. So we can make a little bit of tungsten. We can make a good bit of iron. And we do need to make the iron anvil. Now, can we make... What's a weather vane? I don't even know what that does. We can't make anything good yet. Alright, so we need to go get more iron. Luckily, there was the big kind of cave of it. There's a big vein over here. So I'm going to go mine some iron. I'll explore a little bit, and when I find stuff, I'll let you guys know. That was a night. It didn't go too well. So let's just get rid of the evidence here. Wait. There we go. That works. So I did go mining and cleared out the rest of that iron deposit we found. We have 29 iron, which is not too bad. We're going to make a couple things. We're going to make if we stand close enough, we are going to make the iron bow and upgrade for our wooden bow. I also made a ton of arrows just because I could. We're also going to make the iron pickaxe. And we're going to get rid of our old one. So what else can we make? We could make some iron armor. No, we can't. Okay. So we need to go exploring. And that is tungsten. I don't remember if tungsten is a higher tier or not. But yeah, it was not a good night. And I discovered that over here is the corruption. I kind of want to stay away from that. So looks like we're going through the desert again. I died a couple times, by the way. It was not pretty. But we're gonna explore around a little bit and hopefully find caves would be nice, but more than anything, I want to find some chests. I want to find some items that are gonna help us to kind of you know, get more, we'll keep the map up, get more ranged damage out and actually survive. We need hearts, we need something. We need a good weapon. That's the gist of it. And I need to have better aim. So this is already a lot nicer. And there is a couple things that I want to just kind of clarify a couple things. We are not going to necessarily go after every single ranged weapon. There is a few that we might go after, just because it could be fun. And by fun, I mean it might be fun to use them, not so much get them. Namely Betsy's, the bow from the Old One's army. Because that one, Ariel's Bane, that's what it's called. Betsy drops it. But, and I just want to make sure that I did mention this. We are playing on a medium world. I made it random. We got corruption, which is not too much of anything. It's just a matter of whether we get a handgun or the musket. It's the, what is the handgun called? The Undertaker, I think. But we are now in the jungle. Great. Man, this is an awful world to begin with. Like, not really having any luck finding anything on the surface. I guess we could go the other direction, and there is a recall potion. So we gotta watch out for the piranhas. There is our first chest. Please have something good. Please have something we can use. Not really. Did give us some potions, which is nice. But let's just use our axe. I'm trying not to attack things. It is going to happen, of course, but for the most part, we're just gonna avoid most enemies right now, and try to get to the ocean, and mostly just try to find anything we can on the surface. This looks maybe promising. No, no, it goes down. I do not want to go down into the underground jungle. That would be terrible. So we can at least jump up here. So it looks like we might have to go the other direction to the, whatchamacallit, the corruption. But luckily I have some recall potions. I would love a mirror. And just do something like that. Another, you know, let's use ropes instead. Because ropes are a little bit better. It was a really nice addition when they added those to the game, because I've been playing this game for quite some time, and I remember when there wasn't ropes. When platforms were the big way to get around until you got a hook. And it was harder to get a hook. I believe it was a... I don't remember if gemstones dropped hooks. Okay, we can hide. Let's go ahead and potion. And we're going to have to kill this bat. And it's very hard to hit things. Alright, let's try our best. Alright, that is a little bit better. Okay. I just want to get away from the slime. Okay, that works. And we can grab this. And we can even just break this stuff. Alright, slime, go the other way. Thank you. Oh, really? This is not going to be fun. Luckily, the slimes bounce on the water, so they're a lot less dangerous. It'd be really cool if we get something, like, amazing. And I'm going to have to go relearn this game. I need to look up specifically a couple... Oh, this is bad. Oh. We can potion. That was actually pro. That works. Alright, I do need to look up a couple of things. Namely, you know, what all armor sets we're going to probably want to get and all that kind of stuff. I remember a lot of stuff, but I can't remember exactly what is good for what, you know? Should we be getting, I know later in the game it's Shrew My Armor, but early game, is it Jungle Armor, I think? Or is Jungle Armor magic? That is something I can never remember. We can almost use this potion. But there is the jungle. That is nice. No, back away, bat. There we go. Okay. Hey, a living tree. Now my luck, there's gonna be a an awful gnome that just annihilates me. Nothing great, but I will take the chest. And another tree. We'll come back to these in just a little bit. I do want to go down those because they do typically have a lot of good stuff. Alright, don't miss the jumps. I almost missed the jump. Another little pond. So far, we are not finding all that much, which I didn't expect, to be honest. This first episode is going to be mostly us. Oh, really? Alright, let's just kill the Goblin Scout. So that tells me that we're in the like, oh my gosh, there's 3 more. Or 2 more. I can count. So that tells me we're in the, like, last third of the map. And goblins are something good to get relatively early. Not so much for what they drop or anything like that, just to get the Tinkerer. because he is so important to this game. So that wouldn't be bad. So we've almost explored all the way this direction. There's the beach. Okay, we have officially explored all the way this way. So let's just get a rope here. And nothing. Of course. Alright. Let's just make this easy on myself. And make a little bit of a net. Alright, angler. You are down here. Perfect. We have recall potions on the bar. We are going to go as far down as we can. And hopefully not get eaten by a shark. But more so, is there any chest down here? It is so dark. I also heard a worm, I think. Wait, really? There's not even a chest over here. Alright, we survived on 6 HP. So, I am going to store up some stuff. We are going to build up this house just a little bit. And I'm going to do that off camera. And then I'm going to go try to find a cave and get some actual progress done. So I'll be back once we have a little bit more stuff to do. I found something. So I decided, you know what, I have some bombs. Let's just go ahead and dig down. And so that's what I did. Basically where we mined all that iron, I dug straight down. We're going to have a rope that goes eventually all the way down to the underworld. But I found a mushroom biome, which is really cool. And kind of dangerous. We are still kind of weak. And by kind of, I mean very. Something we can do, though. I have some bombs. Let's go ahead and throw a bomb in there and blow up some iron. Okay, that does give you all of the iron. I was pretty sure it did. I found some various gems. We have some amethyst and some sapphires. We can use those to make hooks, to make, you know, the whole grappling claw thing. But that is, I don't think we have enough. I think we need 20 of one type to make that. I'm not entirely sure. It's been, like I said, it's been a while since I've played this game. But we found a mushroom biome, which is really good. And I figured I'd bring you guys back in because who knows what else we're going to find down here. But the mushrooms are good because this is another way to make, well, this is what you need to make better potions. Please, no. Let's just get out of here a little bit. So yeah, we can get the blue mushrooms, which I don't know what they're actually called. Are they just called mushrooms? There might also be glowing mushrooms. That's what they're called. There might also be a couple of good things down here. Specifically, there might be a house, which would give us hopefully good loot. I'm looking for a mirror. Mirror would be nice, but I also want basically anything that makes us stronger. So we can definitely chop down this guy. Tungsten is, in fact, the third tier metal of the normal ores in this world. Let's just explore this eerie blue, and we are going to go grab that. Alright, life crystal. First life crystal. That is another 20 HP, which is really important. Oh, hey, that spawns crabs. Let's hit the right buttons. And oh no, they're gonna spawn a lot of crabs. I don't know where the pressure plate is, but wherever it is, they are. Oh, I think it's right there. Yeah, they're spawning in more crabs. So this is a crab statue. They are actually pretty useful. Let's just break. Nope. Okay, we are gonna die to the crabs if we're not careful. Alright, let's just get rid of the pressure plate. If we hold the pressure plate, we can see... Yeah, that's where all of the crabs were coming from. Now, these aren't particularly useful. They don't drop anything, really. But there is a couple things you can do with the crab statue, so I'm going to grab it just in case we ever want to. I guess they do still drop... Spore bats are kind of awful. Okay, so I guess they do still drop parts, which is good to know. Let's dig down here. This is a pretty big mushroom area, biome, whatever. There is more iron here. I'm probably going to grab a good bit of iron just so that we can make an iron set of armor. And then we got to see... Oh, hey, that is probably a trap. Yeah, that certainly looks like a trap. And the cool thing is we can see if it is. But I actually don't see any. I don't see any trap-like things. No, it's not. Of course, it is not particularly useful. You know, we should probably do that. Is this gold? No, that's copper. Okay. So, tungsten is our tier, our next tier, up from iron, in terms of metal. And I think the final tier is either, what would it normally be? It would be gold, platinum. I know platinum is one of the higher tiers. I don't remember. It's been too long. So there is still more mushroom stuff underneath, but it looks like it pretty much dies out. So let's just dig down. Terraria is a perfectly fine game to dig straight down because, I mean, who cares? You can kind of see. But we gotta watch out for those big slimes. They are actually dangerous, and there is a trap. But there is, more importantly, something we need. And there's also another trap. So let's see if we can't... Oh, it's down below. Okay. So it looks like the bat might have gotten a little stuck. And... Okay. Let's just break that. And there we go. Alright, so there is a house here, which is good. Hermes boots. That is great. We can run faster now. Nothing else really there that I want. Let's just use our axe to get through all that, because it is an absolute mess. So where are these? Oh, can they not activate the pressure plates? You know, let's see if we can murder some of these slimes. That worked. And we can activate that as well. That is that trap. They are pretty common. And just try to get rid of these slimes. I'd like some of that stuff. Can't have enough stuff. Alright, so baby slimes are still pretty strong. And we should probably just go ahead and use another life crystal. There is a good bit of tungsten here. So I think for now, what I'm going to do is call the episode here. I'm just going to be kind of digging around, caving a little bit. You know what? No. We're going to continue on just a little bit longer. I want to explore a little bit more of this cave. But I'm going to kind of take stock of inventory, see what we have between episodes, and see just how close we are to our first boss, which we probably are pretty close. Shurikens and grenades are technically ranged damage. So that is something that we can definitely use. There is nothing else down here. Okay, so I was wrong. This is pointless. Don't know if there's anything over that direction, but let's just head on home. So I need to build some more houses. I'll probably chop down some more trees and all that kind of stuff. I'm going to take stock of what we have, see if it's going to be worth it to do, like, you know, maybe we should make some iron armor. Tungsten we have a good bit of now, but I don't know if we want to make tungsten armor. That seems a little bit excessive. We don't need to make a bow, but things that we are going to need to do is just kind of figure out what we can get a hold of to make our lives easier. So that is the full chest. I'm going to put a golden chest, and I'm going to put all of the ores and stuff in this one. We got some throwing knives as well. That is technically something we can use. So yeah, there is a lot of options for us. It's just a matter of figuring out what is going to be the best course of action, and I'm gonna work on that between episodes. So that is it for the first episode. Thank you for watching. I rarely say that, but thank you for watching. If you made it this far, we are going to eventually get to the Moon Lord and defeat the Moon Lord with the Space Dolphin machine gun, SDMG. And that is going to take a while because we'll have to actually face the Moon Lord multiple times to get that gun, probably. But next time, I think what we're going to do is we're going to try to get some upgrades for our weapon and probably take on the first boss. So that's the plan. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!